Friday afternoon, June 19th. Today's biggest check is for Baseten, which just locked in a massive $1.5 billion Series F, valuing the AI infrastructure company at $13 billion. That deal leads a total of 10 rounds disclosed today, with venture capitalists deploying over $3.2 billion in fresh capital. The AI category continues its dominance, accounting for 7 of the top 10 deals. From our studio in New York, here's the rundown with our markets and world correspondents. Here's the snapshot for Friday. Total disclosed funding hit $3.23 billion across 10 rounds. The story of the day is the torrid pace of AI infrastructure spending, with Baseten's $1.5 billion round marking a 160% step up in just 5 months. AI was the hottest category, with 7 deals. And in M&A news, SpaceX is exercising its option to acquire the AI coding tool Cursor in a deal valued at a stunning $60 billion. We'll start with our markets desk on that Baseten deal.
That's right. Baseten takes our top spot, raising $1.5 billion in a Series F at a $13 billion valuation. The round was co-led by a powerhouse syndicate, including Spark Capital, Sands, Altimeter, Wellington, and Conviction. Baseten provides the critical inference infrastructure for enterprises to run and scale their machine learning models. This round pushes their total funding over $2 billion and signals a massive capital shift towards the AI inference layer, where the bulk of AI compute spending happens in production.
In the number 2 spot, a massive bet on clean energy. Helion Energy has raised $465 million for its Series G, led by Thrive Capital. The deal values the fusion power developer at $15.5 billion. Backed by Sam Altman, Helion is a key player in the race for clean energy. The company already has a power purchase agreement with Microsoft and is aiming to deliver commercial electricity by 2028, a highly ambitious timeline that has captured significant investor attention.
At number 3, the funding for foundational models continues. AI lab Odyssey raised a $310 million Series B led by Natural Capital. While the valuation was not disclosed, the round drew in strategic investors like AMD Ventures and Google Ventures. Odyssey is developing world models, a complex type of AI that can simulate and understand entire systems and environments. This significant Series B highlights strong continued backing for fundamental AI research that goes well beyond large language models.
Coming in at number 4 is a major cybersecurity deal. Israeli startup Dream secured a $260 million growth round, co-led by Bicycle Capital and Group 11. Dream develops AI-powered solutions to protect enterprise networks from increasingly sophisticated threats. This large round, which also saw participation from Bain Capital Ventures, signals deep investor confidence. They are betting that AI-native approaches are essential to navigating the modern, complex cybersecurity landscape.
The energy sector lands another huge deal at number 5. Focused Energy, a startup developing inertial fusion technology, has closed a $240 million Series A. While the lead investor wasn't disclosed, the size of the round is notable. It makes them one of 17 fusion startups to have raised over $100 million. This deal demonstrates that the sector's funding pace is not slowing down, with total private investment in fusion now exceeding $13 billion globally.
At number 6, we see the theme of sovereign AI playing out. Indian AI company Sarvam AI raised a $234 million growth round, led by Indian IT giant HCL Tech. Sarvam is building generative AI models specifically tailored for Indian languages and cultural contexts. The backing from HCL Tech, alongside top-tier VCs like Bessemer and Khosla Ventures, underscores the strategic global importance of developing localized AI capabilities for large non-Western markets.
Back to AI infrastructure for our 7th deal. HydraHost has raised $100 million Series A led by Kindred Ventures. The company is building a platform to help businesses manage and optimize their increasingly complex and costly GPU resources for AI workloads. The participation from NVIDIA itself in this round is a major signal. It highlights the critical need for sophisticated management tools as companies grapple with soaring GPU infrastructure costs and complexity at scale.
At number 8, a truly massive seed round that's turning heads. Enterprise security startup Ent has closed a $100 million seed round led by Decibel. A seed round of this magnitude is exceptionally rare and points to an enormous perceived market opportunity. With backing from heavyweights like Sequoia and Craft Ventures, Ent is building security solutions for modern workplace environments. This level of early funding suggests investors believe they've found a category-defining company.
Rounding out our list are two deals in fintech. At number 9, Flagrite raised $12.5 million in a Series A led by Infinity Ventures. They provide an AI-powered compliance platform to help banks fight financial crime, and the funding is earmarked for U.S. expansion. And at number 10, El Dorado raised $9 million for its Series A, led by Paradigm. The company is a cross-border fintech for Latin America and will use the capital to launch a new business account offering for the growing B2B payments market.
And finally, the one thing to watch. Following the successful SpaceX IPO, all eyes are turning to the next wave of AI megalistings. We know that both OpenAI and Anthropic have confidentially filed to go public. Their debuts, expected later this year, will set the tone for the tech public markets for the rest of 2026. The performance of these offerings will be a critical test of public investor appetite for high-growth, capital-intensive AI companies. That's our show. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Pacific with the next deal flow.